We are down here at Hope Sussex today.
Yep.
Supporting Hope Sussex,
And Katie Jo.
Who does a brilliant job. So we've come down here just to sign some books if people want a copy. If they don't, that's also okay.
That's also fine.
And we're just here to support the event, really.
Yeah.
Which is to try and raise some money and raise awareness for Hope Sussex.
Yeah.
Which is a brilliant initiative. And this is our book.
And it's from day one through till...
And we're also here because it's quite hard to buy because everybody's banned it. Everybody's cancelled it, even our publisher.
Yeah.
So
that is true.
Which is true. We tend to do little pop-ups and we do signings there, and we expect to be at the London Book Fair in April.
Frankly, I'm surprised the police haven't stormed in already.
With a SWAT team.
With a SWAT team.
Yeah. It's us that's the problem.
Because we speak out and say
because
what we
have
think.
the audacity to suggest that maybe people should have a choice what they put in their body.
Yeah.
Which is, I know, quite a revolutionary
idea.
Yeah.
But hey, we live in strange times.
Yes, we do.
And the Chinese have created the strange times in which we live.
Yes. So it's kind of a beautiful prophecy.
Exactly. Yeah.
Circle about it.
Yeah. But it's been a weird couple of years. We'll hopefully back on the road next year.
Yes.
So you're on a bit of a tour for
next year.
Next year, I think so. Yeah, it looks that way.
Yeah. It's been very, very difficult. The last couple of years, we've had everything cancelled, obviously, because we're not jabbed and we don't do all the other stuff. So we've had a lot of stuff cancelled.
Yes.
But things are beginning to loosen up a little bit.
Yeah, they are.
So we're hoping to be able to do some gigs next year.
Is that a UK tour?
UK and Europe.
There's shows in Europe already.
Yeah.
There's shows in Europe already.
Yeah.
Bulgaria and Slovakia, Austria, Germany will come in, UK, maybe Holland.
So we were in Germany literally a week ago today for a TV show, and it was fine.
Yeah, it was.
Travelling was fine. The
everybody was very relaxed.
Fine. Yeah. Pardon me. They said, "Do you have a mask?" So he said, "No." They said, "Well, come in."
Come in anyway.
Yeah. So it's just. I think. I mean, a lot of the people who were wearing masks within the production, you had the feeling that some of them certainly felt that it was probably unnecessary, superfluous to requirements. Yeah. There was a guy there who was working on the production team, and you couldn't tell whether he was handsome or not.
He had nice eyes.
He had fantastic blue eyes.
So we're guessing he was good looking.
But we're guessing he was good looking. With a mask on, you can't tell.
Yeah.
And you can't tell if people are smiling. You can't tell if people are happy to see you. It's a really messed up situation.
That's why I never wore a mask.
No.
I need to see smiles.
Yeah,
yes,
I like smiles.
Yeah. And they don't work anyway.
And when you have really beautiful lips like I do, you don't want to hide them behind a thing.
That'd be an absolute catastrophe.
Do you remember that TV? I have beautiful lips.
That was.
Oh God. Abigail's Party.
Abigail's Party.
Yeah, Abigail's Party.
Which was a
sort of.
Ken
No, not Ken Loach. Oh my God, I can't remember. Very famous.
Who wrote that?
It wasn't scripted. It was a kind of they vamped it.
Yeah, brilliant.
Abigail's Party. It was called Abigail's Party, but the thing is, you never saw Abigail. That was the gag. You never saw Abigail.
Did you not?
No. Now the reason that funny woman came next door, the tall, rather masculine woman, was because her daughter was Abigail, and Abigail was having a party.
Oh, I see.
So
yes.
you never actually saw Abigail.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
But it was a very dark. I can't remember the lead actress. It was her husband,
Mike Lee.
Mike Lee.
Mike Lee was the writer.
It was a Mike Lee thing.
Yeah.
And brilliant. His wife was the lead. Yeah.
Yeah, very good.
But it wasn't scripted, I don't think. But I'd recommend it if anybody if you want to. I'm sure you'll get it on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's from the 70s and it's called Abigail's Party, and it's really good. Quite sad, actually. Good.
So have you sold many books? Have you had a good response?
We've sold a surprising amount.
Yeah.
Considering it's quite hard to buy, we've actually sold quite a lot. We did a book run with Smiths, who were actually all right.
Initially.
But everyone else, Waterstones, HMV, Sister Ray, Rough Trade, have all banned.
eBay hasn't banned you, have they?
No, eBay's not a bad idea.
You could actually stick it on eBay. You could. That's true.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll give it an idea.
Yeah. Or we could do what
it's on our website and it's on Amazon.
Or we could do what they used to do with clubs and tickets in New York back in the day. We could put a couple of tabs of acid in there.
Yeah. Call it a lucky strike.
A lucky. That's a kind of juicer,
Yeah.
But it's been very weird. We've been banned by everybody, including our publisher.
How long did it take to write the book? I mean,
It's taken.
We had a ghostwriter.
Okay.
And he was with us the whole time. And we did about a week.
so you were talking and he was taking notes.
He was had to put a recorder.
Just put a recorder, and there's an app that you can put the voice into, and it prints it out. It's about 80% accurate.
Very clever.
So he went through it, and then we
Very clever.
picked up all the mistakes.
We went away for a week, and we did about
June last year.
half of it then, and then we met up another couple of times and did the rest of it then, and then we had to reread it to make sure it was okay. And it's all true. We haven't made anything up. Nothing is made up.
No.
There's a couple of things we should have put in that we forgot,
Well, there was some legal stuff
and
as well.
some legal stuff we couldn't.
You can mention that. You can mention. You talk about people who've died, which we did, but the people who are still alive, if the lawyers were very risk averse.
We were very rude about Hitler.
Yeah, we shouldn't have signed that record deal.
We
with
shouldn't
him.
have signed that record deal. No. Yeah. But no, if somebody's dead, you can say what you like, apparently. So we had to be a little bit careful, and the lawyers had to read it to make sure it was all
You have
kosher.
to change the name if they're allowed to.
Yes, you do, or no name at all.
So we went for no names.
Yeah.
There's no point. It's pointless otherwise.
Yeah. And also, there aren't many. To be honest with you, there aren't many people that you want to slag off.
There's only two
two or three, really.
have been completed.
It's not like we're surrounded by bad people.
No,
you
we're
know?
not. No, we're lucky. So,
So that was.
got to count your blessings.
The only emotional part. The only emotional part for me was my ex. They reprinted my eulogy at his funeral, and that was a bit weird to read that after 10, 12 years.
Yeah.
That was a bit weird because he died 13 years ago, and I wrote the eulogy for his funeral, and then we just reprinted that in the book. And reading that again was weird, but that was the most emotional thing about it. Because our childhood was fairly happy, going back to that period wasn't particularly difficult. It wasn't hard. You had a good relationship with mum and dad, and So I think for some artists, if they come from a broken home or difficult family background, it's pretty tough. But for us, it was actually pretty easy.
Part of their life they don't want to.
Yeah, they don't want to go back to, or if they were abused or whatever, But we we had good parents, so it was actually quite happy memories to go back there. Yeah.